It's the Weather Xtreme video, the afternoon edition for Wednesday, the 22nd of February. I'm James Spann. A few isolated showers around today. Those fade away soon. Dry tomorrow. Next chance of rain will be Friday night, and then we turn cool for the weekend. Let's talk about all of this with the water vapor satellite view at the beginning here. Interesting little upper feature this over the eastern Gulf of Mexico. Somewhat anomalous for this time of the year. That brought the rain to the state yesterday. And clouds are still wrapping into Alabama from the east. The sky is mostly cloudy, a few breaks in the overcast. And under those clouds, a few isolated showers. That was the radar at 217. Those showers are moving towards the northwest. They're small, and they'll dissipate once the sun goes down later this evening. And temperatures are mostly in the 60s. The warm spot, Montgomery at 73, Huntsville at 70, Birmingham at 69. We'll expect a high up in the middle 70s tomorrow, and some spots may be touching 80 Friday afternoon. But around the nation, colder air beginning to move into the northwestern states behind a developing storm system. And as that tracks up toward the Great Lakes, we'll see that cooler air in Alabama by the weekend. Up on the watch warning map, winter storm watches from Wyoming to Wisconsin, where some good snow is likely. In fact, this is the snow output coming from the National Digital Forecast Database, and this is suggesting we could see a foot of snow or more in that zone from Wyoming up through parts of South Dakota, Nebraska, Minnesota, and Wisconsin. And this is coming after some very warm weather for those folks there. That'll be quite a shock. Convective outlook, general thunder possible today, parts of the Great Lakes, Florida, and the Northwest, no severe weather. But on day 3, which is Friday, we have a pretty significant severe weather threat. North of Alabama, the marginal risk extends down to Chattanooga, but it includes no part of Alabama. The enhanced risk is well to the north. That includes places like Indianapolis and Fort Wayne, Indiana, as they could see a few tornadoes in that zone Friday afternoon or Friday evening. This is the rain for the next 7 days, valid through Wednesday evening of next week. About 1 inch for the Tennessee Valley, lighter amounts down to the south. So model fans, here we go. The GFS, the 12Z run, valid tomorrow at noon. The upper low is near Miami, moving away from us. A big trough in the western states, and down below that, a surface low is east of Denver. Snow begins to crank up over parts of Colorado, Wyoming, Nebraska, South Dakota. But for us, it's going to be a warm, dry day. Partly sunny with a high up in the mid-70s. This is Friday. That surface low is near Des Moines. Big snows for parts of Nebraska, Iowa, Minnesota, Wisconsin. And again, in the areas south and east of the surface low, in the warm sector, parts of Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, Kentucky, certainly a chance of strong to severe storms. We could see a few tornadoes in that zone. But for us, the day Friday will be dry, a mix of sun and clouds and warm with a high around 80. And then late Friday night, the cold front comes in with a band of showers and storms. Odds of severe weather here are very low, with the main action well to the north of here. And up north, the snow continues over parts of Wisconsin, upper Michigan, Iowa. And very windy as well, almost blizzard conditions there. And then Saturday, as the weekend begins, noticeably cooler. The sky will be sunny. We'll see a high around 60, and that north breeze will make it feel cooler, but the sky should be sunny. Look at the anomalies on Saturday, below average for about the western two-thirds of the country. And Sunday morning is going to be cold. And again, the GFS just keeps on dropping the number. Now it's got Birmingham at 30. So it looks like just about everybody will see a freeze Sunday morning, with 20s likely for the colder pockets. We might even see some low 20s in a few isolated spots. So just be aware of that cold snap. But during the day, the sky will be sunny, and the high Sunday afternoon should be around 60. Now let's go to Monday. The next wave comes in, and the models have been all over the board next week. It's a very active, challenging pattern, but this particular run suggests clouds will increase with a chance of showers Monday. And then Tuesday, that wave is on by. We're mostly dry. A more potent storm forms over Kansas. And that might be a severe weather day for states like Missouri and Arkansas down toward the Arklatex. But again, at this point, Tuesday looks relatively dry here. And then a week from today, this is Wednesday, the 1st of March, beginning of the spring tornado season. Deep trough with the axis north of us, and down below that, that deep surface low is near Detroit with the trailing front. And kind of like the thing Friday night, that might suggest a better chance of severe storms north of here. But certainly a strong storm is possible with that feature on Wednesday. This is the end of the forecast period, Saturday, March 4th. Heights about where they should be, and if that's right, the weather cool and dry. In fact, look at the anomalies. for Saturday, March 4th. And if this were to verify, we'd be pretty far below average for that date. In fact, here's a look at the 10-day temperatures coming off the 12Z GFS. And you can see numbers suggesting 30 here early Sunday morning. And highs only in the 50s this weekend. We'll be close to 60, I think, Saturday and Sunday. And another shot of cooler air toward the end of next week on Thursday and Friday. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this afternoon. We'll have notes in the blog. Next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. If you can't catch us this evening on the live stream or on television, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening, and God bless.